Hi there, I'm Ben, and welcome to the first part of my full platinum walkthrough of God of War 3 Remastered. This is a new series I'm trying out where I show you how to platinum a game from start to finish. I will mainly be doing slightly older games, but they'll all be great games that I missed playing originally. Having said that, I have already done the platinum for God of War 3, but that was nearly 10 years ago on the PS3. Please feel free to leave me feedback in the comments. Also, if you have any requests for games I should cover, please leave them down there too. So what to expect? This is a full playthrough of God of War 3 that's going to be spread over 11 videos. They are roughly 40 minutes each, apart from the last one, which is just a quick 10-minute video covering the Olympus challenges. The game is being shown in its entirety, cutscenes and all. This is one thing I would like your opinion on. Do you want the cutscenes left in or not? I personally like to watch them, and as I'll be covering older games, I thought it was best to leave them in for anyone who wants to experience the story again. As with most of my videos, there will be timestamps for the important sections in the description below. There will be commentary throughout the videos. I'll be pointing out the best places to get certain trophies and also just general tips of how to get past sections of the game. I will keep the commentary to a minimum though, and I won't talk over cutscenes if it can be helped. I know I'm talking over this scene, but it's just the credits that play every time you start the game up. Okay, so onto the trophies. There are 36 of them, and you can find a link to the full list of them in the description below. I get the platinum in one playthrough in these videos by playing on Titan difficulty from the start, and to be honest, it's pretty easily done. A couple of the trophies are made slightly more difficult by attempting them on Titan difficulty, but the checkpoint system is pretty good, so you can just keep trying until you get them. These 13 trophies are missable, but don't worry, I'll be giving you plenty of warning so you don't miss them. Half of them pertain to collectibles anyway, and we'll be picking them up as we go. One I'll just mention is maxed out for fully upgrading all weapons. To upgrade your weapons you need red orbs. You get them from killing enemies, opening chests and smashing pots. Make sure you're doing this constantly. You should collect more than enough, no problem. But I thought it was just worth mentioning, as you can get to the end of the game and not have collected enough. I think I have more than 10,000 extra by the end of this playthrough, so you should have a similar amount to that as well. Okay, so let's get this started. If you want to do this in one playthrough like me, then make sure you choose Titan difficulty and don't ever change it. The game will ask you if you want to lower it if you die too much in a single section. Make sure you decline the game's offer. I'll start the commentary off after the opening cutscenes.
My vengeance ends now. My brothers, we were forged in victory. A victory that ended the Great War and brought forth the reign of Mount Olympus. Born from the depths of the underworld. Rooted in the River of Souls, our mountain emerged out of the chaos. As it grew, so too did the might of the Olympians. We created a world of peace, a world of prosperity, a world that lives in the shadow and safety of my mountain. A mountain that has come to be the absolute measure of strength and power. Now, on this day, that power is to be tested. The mortal Kratos seeks to destroy all that I have wrought. Brothers, put aside the petty grievances that have splintered us for so long. We will unite. We will stand together. And I will wipe out this plague. Olympus will prevail. has returned. I bring the destruction of Olympus!
Okay, so God of War 3 starts as it means to go on. The tutorial part of this game is an extended boss fight against a god that takes place on a titan that's climbing Mount Olympus to kill the king of the gods, Zeus. Yeah, and that's just the start of this game. We can get a trophy right out of the gate here, Torn Up, which is for ripping apart an Olympus sentry. The trophy is actually called Rip 1 on the PS3 version. You have so many opportunities to get this, it's one of those trophies you'll get but not know what it was actually for. Just grab one of the standard enemies throughout the game by pressing circle and rip him in half by pressing triangle. I actually do this a lot as it's an instant death and it rewards a lot of red orbs. So there isn't really much to go through on this first video with regards to trophies. I'll just quickly list off what to expect. There is one of the 3 Centaur generals that you need to gut for the No Guts No Glory trophy. There's the first of 10 godly possessions, Zeus's eagle, which is needed for the Priceless trophy. You'll get the first story related trophy, releasing the Floodgates. And we'll collect our first Gorgon Eye, which is one of the health upgrade collectibles for the Eye Candy trophy. We'll be collecting 12 Gorgon Eyes in total. Along with that, we'll be collecting 12 Phoenix Feathers and 12 Minotaur Horns for their corresponding trophies as well, Feather Plucker and Horn of Plenty. The Phoenix Feathers are the magic upgrades and the Minotaur Horns are the item power upgrades. All 3 of these collectible types are found in hidden chests, of which there are way more than you actually need. Once you've found 12 of each, so that's 36 in total, the rest of the hidden chests will contain red orbs, a lot of red orbs. So it's in our best interest to find them all as early as possible. So this is our first encounter with the water, horse, crab, harpoon boss, whatever it is. The main attack you need to watch out for is its beam attack, which always happens on the left hand side of the screen. Just dodge roll to the right side to avoid it. Make sure you don't roll into it like I do. It also has a claw attack which you need to roll back from to avoid. Ideally, when fighting a boss or a dangerous enemy, you want to use the light attack by pressing square. It's a quicker attack, so you will have more time to respond to incoming enemy attacks. The heavy attack, triangle, is obviously more powerful and it can cause a knockback, stunning the enemy, but it's a lot slower, leaving you very vulnerable. A good combo to remember, which gives you the best of both worlds, is square square triangle. It allows you to get a stun attack off a lot quicker. You'll see me use it quite often, especially later in the game. There are 4 stages to this fight that end with a quick time event. There are a lot of quick time events in this game, but you have to remember it was made before they were overused by developers. You may find yourself dying a few times, but you just need to get used to the game. The first few bosses are actually the most difficult because you're just at base level. Having said that, Kratos will lose most of his health and magic bars very soon. Now that we've won the fight, for now at least, there is just a bit of simple platforming and some easy enemies for a while. At the top of this climb you'll see your very first red chest of the game. The red chests contain red orbs which are needed for upgrades. Open every single one of these that you see. Speaking of chests, throughout the game you'll also encounter green, blue and white ones. Green ones restore your health, blue ones restore your magic, and white ones are an unspecified combination. You'll also come across chests that flash blue and green. You can restore your health or magic at these ones. Just open them up when they are the colour that you need. If you don't need to restore your magic or health, leave the chest you come across. You do come back to certain areas and you may need them then. I'm just opening all of these early ones just to demonstrate what's inside them. Once you've climbed to the top of this area, you'll open a door and enter a building. This is where the first Centaur general is that you need to gut for the No Guts, No Glory trophy. In this room, the first Centaur general of the game is going to attack you. You need to gut him for the No Guts, No Glory trophy. To gut him, you need to kill him using a finishing move. To do that, you need to damage him enough so that a circle prompt appears above his head. Then walk up to him and press circle to initiate a 4-part QuickTime event. Get it right and Kratos will kill him by gutting him. This trophy is missable as you need to do this to all 3 Centaur generals throughout the game. If you continue to damage them once the circle prompt appears, they will die in a normal way and you'll miss your opportunity to gut them. If you do accidentally kill them, just reload the checkpoint or a previous save and try again. Just a quick note, that's the original God of War you can see in the floor there. I didn't notice this the first time I played the game. Before leaving this room, make sure to open the red chest and save the game. It's back to the water horse crab boss fight after this. This fight is made up of 2 parts this time, and it's pretty much the same as last time. Keep hitting it using square so that you can dodge easier when you need to. The main attack is a 3-legged tap that you can just roll back to avoid. There's a crawling attack you need to dodge right, left and centre to avoid. If it does this attack, you can retaliate with a triangle combo. You'll have more than enough time to do so. And then there's a really strong slam attack. You can tell this one is coming because it will rear up for quite a while. Make sure to dodge roll as far back as you can. This one really hurts if it makes contact. After 2 quick time events, you'll kill the water horse and jump inside Gaia, and this will be when we get the first godly possession, Zeus's eagle. It's in the same area as Gaia's heart. In this area, you're supposed to slide a rock from the right hand side to the left, but before doing that, we're going to climb the vines to the right and find the first godly possession, Zeus's eagle, at the top. The rest of this section is just simple platforming and enemies once again. When you get back outside, it'll be time to take on your first god though, Poseidon.
challenge me, mortal? A god of Olympus? A true warrior does not hide, Poseidon! Leave the sea and face me! You have disrespected the gods for the last time, Kratos.
Now it's time to take down Poseidon. This fight is made up of 3 parts. For this first part you need to remove the claws from the left and right side of Gaia's head. The attacks you need to watch out for are heavy slams. These happen as the screen tilts to one side, roll to the opposite side to avoid it. Then there are electric attacks, for some reason. The ground will glow where the lightning is going to strike. Again, avoid these by rolling out of the way. Once you've released both sides, it'll be time to take on Poseidon himself, finally. Poseidon has 4 attacks. The first, he punches the ground in front of him. This is easily avoided by rolling out of the way. The second is an arm sweep. This is actually quite an annoying one to avoid. You need to roll towards the screen or double jump to avoid it. He doesn't give you much notice before this one. Alternatively, you can press R2 to use your magic. When you use magic, you become invincible while it's happening. I don't use magic in fights like this as it might end as an incoming attack starts and you won't be able to dodge it. But if you feel more comfortable using magic, that's up to you. The last 2 attacks are trident attacks. For the 2-handed trident attack, you can just roll towards the screen as far as possible to avoid it. For the single-handed trident attack, you need to climb the vines on the right to avoid it. It's a 3-part attack that covers the area completely. Make sure you climb to the top of the vines. He can still damage you as he brings his trident up after the 3rd attack if you're too low. Once you've damaged him enough, a circle prompt will appear. Climb the vines to initiate this. After that will be another quick section on top of Gaia's head again, similar to the first part of the fight. Once Poseidon is finally dead, you'll get the Release the Floodgates story trophy. After that there'll be quite a few cutscenes and you'll be cast down to the realm of Hades and land in the river Styx where you'll lose all of your powers and health. There'll be another cutscene, this time with Athena. I'll pick the commentary back up after this finishes near the end of the video. We're just going to get the first Gorgon Eye of the game before ending this first part.
The fury of the sea has been unleashed!
Zeus should have kept you where you belong. No matter how many gods fall, there will always be another to stand against you.
They will fall as well.
The death of Olympus means the death of us all.
Then prepare for your death, Poseidon.
Kratos, the death of Zeus is within our reach. Climb to my hand.
What will you do, Father? You can no longer hide behind the skirts of Athena.
Athena is dead because of the rage that consumes you, Kratos. What more will you destroy?
The hands of death could not defeat me. The sisters of fate could not hold me. And you will not see the end of this day. I will have my revenge!
Excellent child! I will tolerate your insolence no more!
I can hold on no longer!
If I help you, we will both fall. Even now, Zeus gains.
The destruction of Zeus is why you saved me from death!
I saved you to serve the Titans.
Do not deny me my revenge!
Listen carefully, Kratos. You were a simple pawn, nothing more. Zeus is no longer your concern. This is our war, not yours.
Gaia!
I have lived as a warrior. I have died as a god. having suffered the ultimate sacrifice, I have been denied release. I will defeat Olympus. I will have my revenge.
We are not finished, Zeus. The gates of Hades have never held me.
Death cannot hold those with purpose, Kratos.
Athena,
I have missed you, Spartan.
I don't...
My sacrifice to save Zeus has brought me to a higher existence.
You still appear to be an Olympian.
Appearances can be deceiving, Kratos.
So can the children of Olympus.
Perhaps. But remember, my death came by your blade.
My blade was meant for Zeus. Be quick with your words.
As we speak, the war for Olympus rages on, and mankind suffers.
Let them suffer. The death of Zeus is all that matters.
Zeus will not fall as easily as Ares. To destroy the king of the gods, you must seek the source of his strength, the flame of Olympus.
You once sacrificed yourself to save Zeus, and now you seek to destroy him? What has brought about this change?
I see truths where I did not before. Perhaps these will earn back your trust. These are the Blades of Exile. They will help guide you on your journey to the flame. Remember, as long as Zeus reigns, there is no hope for mankind. Destroy the flame, Kratos, and the very foundations of Olympus will crumble.
Okay, so we're near the end of the first part of this walkthrough. We're just going to get the first Gorgon Eye of the game and then end it at the save point. Once you regain control, you'll have to swing across this gap. Instead of making it all the way, fall short and you'll land in front of 2 red chests. Obviously open these and then run round to the opposite side to find the first hidden chest of the game, which contains a Gorgon Eye. Once you've collected 3 Gorgon Eyes, you'll get a health bar increase. Definitely very handy. The same goes for Phoenix Feathers, which do the same for magic, and Minotaur Horns, which do the same for item power. Right, that's going to be it from me on this first part. I end the video at the save point, and that's exactly where part 2 will start. Please like and subscribe, it will be much appreciated. Again, all feedback is welcome. This is a new series I'm trying out, and if you enjoy them, I'll do a lot more covering older games. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.